You're with himself, see your arrogant music, Mr. No Bum Sauce, baby, Mr. Turn Up on the Fuck Nigga, Mr. I'm so popular. Sy Ari Da Kid, Sy Ari Da Kid, pronounce the name right, don't say it at all. Anyway, we are here right now checking it, verse online, and you know your boy always coming to work on time. I'll do some done, go get that popular. Sure.
First question. You have a new single called "Important" with G Unit's Kid
Yes,
Kid.
it's not the single, but it's the record we just put out.
Okay, yeah. Well, the new record that you have out. How was that
Yeah.
collaboration created?
Kid Kid, he had signed on G Unit. He been in the game for a long time. Got records like Lil Wayne and then Jose Guapo. Long story short, I think what happened was the Spoiler Milk concert, and I'm cool with Malcolm, who does a lot of he does a lot of work with Kid Kid, and he wanted to get in the studio, so we had went to my people's Bobby Critical studio, the first three, and he was just making it, so he ended up bouncing it down. I did a hook to it, and Kid Kid was going to do something. A couple just came over, just knocked it out like live. So we did, and the whole time it was for the very same day.
Okay. You said on Twitter that half of your lyrics comes from movies. What is your favorite movie, and what lyrics did you take from that movie and use in your song?
Um, I got multiple favorites. I would say like Last Samurai, Good Will Hunting. But not necessarily that I take the line. It's like it may be like a tone of voice I use or accent or a certain idea that they did in the movie and I'll use it. So it's not always just like I take a line. It's just I don't like reading, so I
Okay.
watch movies. I watch movies that are usually made from a book. And then they paint the picture on camera.
Okay.
So sometimes, it keeps me. I don't never get no writer's block, but when I do stuff like that, like a lot of the like movies, like like Ocean's 11 or Departed, or just those movies that have real and dead characters. And I take they might say something smart or sarcastic, and I might use that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
First, you South by Southwest. Um,
Yeah.
are you currently there, or did you
Nah,
leave?
nah. We about to get in the van right now and go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That means you were there. So, who did you see that who you were looking forward to see?
What am I looking forward to see out there?
Yeah.
Any rapper's girlfriend.
Oh, wow. No,
Anyone that know rappers that bring their girlfriend out there, that's what I want to see.
that's it.
Yeah, yeah, and all of the artists that's out here doing their thing, producers. Like, I want to see everybody, like the fans that came out to the support. Like, I don't know. I'm talking to everybody possible. Like, I might follow like a thousand new people. Who
Oh,
knows?
okay. But you said that you were leaving South by Southwest, right?
No, no, I'm leaving from Atlanta. I'm headed there now.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully
Yeah,
they'll hear it and reach out to you. Um,
yeah.
you call yourself an arrogant music artist. Why would you describe yourself that way?
I mean, that's the actual. Hey, hold on. About take the keys. That's actually the label that I had started with, Arrogant Music, and the reason why I did that is because at a certain time, I came up kind of before I was really doing songs. I was like freestyling, battling a lot, and so the kind of attitude that I had to have was like not to say that I'm an arrogant person, but it may come off that way because when I get on songs, when I get in a freestyle cipher, I always look at it like competition.
Okay.
So I may use my demeanor may come off kind of cocky, arrogant. Like I walk up like no one can beat me. I walk up like I can't be defeated. And so I noticed the people who didn't understand that, like that whole killer instinct, they would say, when people confuse, confidence for cockiness.
Oh, okay.
And so when people, I got so used to hearing that, like, oh, this dude's arrogant, but at the same time, I'm not losing any battles. Whenever I'm asked to freestyle, I'm not messing up. Like, I'm on point with my craft. And so the people who don't, because, kings understand kings, you know?
Mhm.
So, like, so people who didn't understand it would say he's arrogant. So I said, you know what? I'm going to use that word and make it, and represent it to where it's really confusing. That's why I called it arrogant music, because I felt like we were so confident with our style of music that a lot of people didn't understand it. And so that's what made me keep that name as a company.
Okay.
Yeah.
Station in Atlanta. Well, you said
Mhm.
you moved to Atlanta when you was 9, and Atlanta is full of musical diversity. How can you describe
Right.
your sound?
Well, I don't really like to put a title to it, but
Mhm.
I'm from New York, so I was born in that, in the birthplace of hip hop. So, I like the whole hip hop East Coast feel, but also I came up in Atlanta, where a lot of New York people would say a lot of Atlanta music is hip hop. But what the good thing that was for me was I've traveled. I've been to Cali 6 times. I've been to Texas. I've been to Florida. I've been lived in Atlanta. So I adapted to the cultures. Like I don't really look at it as it's not hip hop because music is an art. So it's different type of there's different colors and schemes for different pictures and what I mean that you can paint. So I don't how I look at it is I always no matter the beat I just be myself. I tell my story no matter what beat it is. So people can't really say he's strictly a hip hop guy. He's a southern crunk guy. He's a R&B artist. I don't really try to put the title with it. I just, if I hear a beat that I like, I just do it, and I do my thing, as opposed to just saying this is the, you know, category that I'm in.
Okay. You have a song called "Turn Up on a Fuck Nigga," and
Yeah.
yeah, I know it's kind of awkward for me to say that, but you
Okay.
have a song,
Okay.
and the unofficial video is out on YouTube, and on
Uh-huh.
that video, you have a lot of your fan base is very diverse, and you
Right.
have a few Caucasian fans using the
Correct.
word nigga. Do you
Yeah.
feel offended when you perform this particular song and you see your Caucasian fans using the word nigga so freely?
Well, no. I mean, and the reason I do it is because, like, and I always base this off of hip hop. African Bombada, he created hip hop.
Mhm.
And his whole what a lot of people say is hip hop and ain't, they don't even know the definition. The whole point of hip hop is supposed to be like unity, peace, positivity over a beat.
Right.
And so I know the word nigger, like nigger, can be offensive to a lot of people who was, in slave times had to go through a lot, and I completely understand and respect that. But what I use it for is like my ninth grade year, I went to an all white school, and it was completely like 80% racist. It was like two black people. I'm saying, and they acted white. You know what I mean? So in school, I had to deal with Confederate flags. People, a bunch of racist people, and so what I did was mentally in my head to survive. I told myself I would never let the N word control me. If anybody chose to call me a nigga in a negative way, I would be like, I don't care, even though I do, because I already know I represent this African American skin all the way to the fullest.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So I have to go over the edge, like don't say the N word and fight about it. I don't have to do that. So what I do is now nigga is now is kind of used like as a hip hop term as opposed to just like slavery and racism. You know what I mean? So what I did was I really aimed to get more white people to do drops for the record because them to feel like not be racist. Like, because there are some cool white people who may say it and feel like they can't say it or I feel like if you don't mean disrespect and harm, you cool with me in my book. You know what I mean? Same with homosexuals. Like, if you ain't trying to touch on me and do all, if you ain't trying to bring the gay shit to me, I don't got a problem with you being gay. You cool. You know what I mean? So it was kind of like I wanted to turn on the fuck nigga was just an aggressive record has the N word. I didn't want white people to feel like they were not involved because they are.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I had white people on the video doing it, even though some people don't like that, but I don't care because I'm representing positivity and so are the people on the video.
Oh, okay. Um,
Yeah.
oh, that makes sense. Sunday was the 17th anniversary of the passing of the notorious B.I.G. How
Right.
has he influenced your career?
Uh, yeah, Biggie is one of the. I was just playing his um, album in the car, but Biggie, for me, well, of course, he's one of the best to ever do it. He's one of the influences why I go in the booth and I don't write. Like I just go in there and just kind of do it up through the head. One of my favorite records is Ten Crack Commandments,
Okay.
and that kind of like someone could like know completely, nothing about the street and then go get that record, probably go make tons of money. But when I say to Ten Crack Commandments, even though he's breaking down how to hustle, crack, you can apply what he's saying to anything that you're doing. It doesn't have to be that drug hustle. You could take exactly what he's saying and apply that to anything that you're doing with your career. And that's why I love that record, because it's kind of putting out the blueprint on how to move. And that was one of the things I understood when I was younger, when I heard it. Because Biggie was way ahead of his time. So, definitely he's one of the people I still listen to, like, till this day. They got an album where they put his Fit Today, because that's how advanced he was, So definitely rest in peace to Biggie. He's one of my favorite artists.
Okay.
Yertman himself, CEO Eric Music, Mr. No Bum Sauce, baby, Mr. Turn Up on the Fuck Nigga, Mr. I'm So Popular, Sy Ari Da Kid, Sy Ari Da Kid, pronounce the name right, don't say it at all. Anyway, we are here right now checking it, Verse Online, and your boy always coming to work on time. Peace, I'm done, go get that popular.
Came from the bottom and they don't know how. Whole team linked up and we got it right now. Whoa. A young nigga on top, pretty sure that sound right. Yeah. Putting in that work, taking off when the time right.